I think art is really just an expression of a human being, whether that be like an emotion or a place or like a state of being or a connection that this person senses. I think my definition's a little too liberal and broad, but I think I see the world like in a much more optimistic way because of that. Like I think even the way that someone laughs, or like the moment when someone laughs, can be like an artistic moment, or someone like interacting with other people in like a truthful way can be art within itself too, because art is just a mediation between a person and their environment, and an environment can be other people too. I do believe that there is like this universal human experience, like, and that's the reason why like we connect, despite like all of these discrepancies between our worldviews. It's because like despite it all, like we still know what it feels like to feel like certain emotions that like we've defined. As for like museums, if you put it on a canvas and you put it inside like this room with like the special like humidity levels and whatnot, like it's gonna stay there for like a couple of decades, if not more. And like there's a reason you're doing that. And like I feel like a lot of things that are like beautiful and artistic and what I consider to be art like can be very temporal and like very like placed within that moment, and you can't really take it out of that context. I see it sort of as sheltered, I guess, in a way, because like, or like different because it was meant to last. At first, like I really thought like the thing that like everyone else like thinks at one point in time, like, oh, I could have like made this myself, like why is this in a museum? But there's something to say for them being like the pioneers who were brave enough to put that out into the world and declare that it was art that like I didn't do or I can't do. Or I think I can take other people's reactions or like the things that they do and call them art even when they don't think it's art, because I see a value in it. To learn more about other people's kinds of art is to learn more about like I think like the world in general, and like to have a more open mind. And not everyone has to take it the way I'm seeing. Like it's a very personal sort of worldview.